Hi folks, and welcome back to Black Raven Racing. Today we're back in Gran Turismo 3 where we're going to take on the Laguna Seca 200 mile endurance race, and for this one I've picked the Viper GTS-R. So for this race I've not done any upgrades, not that there really were many that could be applied, and I've gone for super hard tyres front and back, and I've done a bit of engine tuning just to try to improve the handling on the car. So we're up against a vertical race car, another Viper, Corvette C5R, a CLK touring car and a GT40 race car. So this is going to be a pretty tough one. It's going to be a long one as well, we've got 90 laps to get through. Oh, that was a big dive. Forgot that I'm on very cold tyres, so they didn't like that at all. Well, unlike them, I'll try to stay on the track going around that corner. Should take the GT40 up the hill here. Corvette in front of us, and the other Viper has shot off into the distance. Oops, oh, slight bit of oversteer coming down the hill there. Sent us flying off into the sand for a moment. Alright, 3.5 seconds behind after one lap, but that's not too bad considering we were fighting through traffic for part of it. Tyres are still pretty cold. A lot of sliding around going on through these corners, but we've pulled away from the other three pretty quickly. Take me a few laps to get a feel for how fast I can take some of these corners. It will also change as the tyres warm up. It's not a bad start so far, but I'm nowhere near the pace of the front two. Wide on that one, had to slow down too much. Oh no, oh, just about avoided the wall there. Caught on the curb. Almost killed us. Occasionally able to see that Corvette, so that's a good sign. We need to try to take that corner more aggressively. Okay, end of lap 3. Gap is ever increasing. It's nearly 9 seconds now. pushing it about as hard as they are through those corners. Oh, and then very late on the brakes there. Oh, that's killed my speed. There's not going to be a lot of margin for error in this race, I don't think, based on the pace of the two cars in front. I'm going to have to hope that their tyres don't last very long. That was a pretty decent lap. Feeling like anything 120-ish is going to be pretty acceptable. Just holding them under 10 seconds at the moment, but by the end of this lap that's probably going to be a different story. Seem to be catching the Corvette. Oh, didn't need to brake there. We're out to 10.5 seconds for the gap. Kind of hoping I'm going to get 30 laps out of these tyres. Might be asking it a little much. But we're definitely catching the Corvette now. His tyres must be going off, which is a good sign for us. So our tyres have just reached their peak and look how fast we're catching him. Oh. And of course I have to give him a tap. And he gives me one back. It's all good. Bit tentative down through the corkscrew that time, but it worked. Very sketchy through there, but survived. And the Corvette goes into the pits, unsurprisingly. But how long will the Viper go, I wonder? He's not pulling away at the moment. It was a faster lap though. I've done two 119s in a row. Finally managed to take that corner flat out. Much better. Where's the gap now? 7 laps, 10 seconds flat, so we've picked up half a second of them in that lap, so maybe a hint that their tyres are not fully performing. Or maybe we're just hitting their pace. Another 119 that lap. Gap's down to 8 seconds now, and he's gone into pits. So this should give us a chance to jump into the lead. So he's still in the pits. The question is, can we stay in front of him? So a 10-second lead. Unexpected, but very welcome. Oh no! Oh. Just leaned my finger on the stick a little early, and it's completely thrown off my rhythm. Okay, back into it again. So he's going to be catching me anyway. I don't want to give him any helping hands. Gap's down to 7 seconds. He's caught up to 5.5 seconds behind. So I'm losing probably about 2 seconds a lap to him. And he'll go back in on lap 16, so that's still another 6 laps. I'm going to have to do some strong defensive work if I'm going to hold him off. Feels like a pretty fast lap, this one. But he's still catching me. It's probably not going to help. It's a 119 though, that's what we need. That's the apex on that one. Still he gains on me. Seconds. See if we can hold him for a couple more laps. It's definitely looking good though, because if we can just stay ahead for as long as possible, then when he does go into the pits, the next time he comes out he'll be way behind us. Didn't do a very good job of those corners though. And then deep into that one. Rhythm just slightly off again. And this time he is really gaining. And he is 1 second behind me now. Okay, can I hold him off any longer? Still that 1 second gap. Let's see if we can nail this first section of the lap. A little bit too tight going in there. But we have opened up the gap a tiny bit. Better around there that time. Untidy through that corner, but this might be make or break through here. Oh no, got caught in the sand. Managed to recover it. Somehow managed to stay ahead after that. That was very, very dangerous there. But we're only half a second ahead now. In lap 15, he's going in at the end of lap 16. Corner's been a bit of a problem the last couple of laps. And he's right behind me this time. Keep the foot down. Here's a little look. But we've done enough to hold him off for another lap. And he's 1.7 seconds behind, so maybe the tyres have gone off. We'll see what happens on this lap. Out to 2.3, but I am normally faster through this section. This time we've got a big enough gap that he's not going to bother us. And the GT40 goes into the pit, so we're actually going to lap them. We're not having a great time out here today. And the Viper goes into the pits. So this is our chance to build up a gap. Certainly is hard work going around here on the super hard tyres. So little grip compared to softs or even mediums. So we're over 20 seconds clear now. For now. That will change. And we are gaining on the touring car. Overtake him without any drama. Oh, a little bit tight coming in there. Caught just the back tyre onto the sand there. Almost spun the car. sitting at 17 seconds and not getting any smaller. Corvette goes into the pits again. At this rate we're going to be lapping him. Oh. We've already lapped 2 of the field. So the Viper is still catching, but only slowly. He's about halfway through his stint on his tyres. Oh, curb just about pulled us round. Didn't get the angle right that time. Not to worry. Oof. Got caught on the rumble strip yet again. Down to 13 seconds, so he is actually pulling it back, but it's not going to be fast enough, thankfully. Oh my goodness. I think maybe the tyres are starting to have an effect now. What I might do is go for, instead of going for the 2-stop strategy, I might go for a 3-stop strategy just to keep the tyres a bit fresher. Don't really fancy struggling 10 laps on these tyres as they get worse than this. So I'll go 23 laps and then I'll come in for tyres, so I'll be coming in just before the Viper comes in for his next set. Should mean he'll go back past me, especially as my driving has become more and more erratic. So we'll do 2 more laps on these tyres and then we'll get them changed. The gap's down to 8 seconds. So we've really done a good job of catching up. Oh no, accelerated too early. It's been a better lap, this one. The last 2 were a bit dodgy. See what time we get. Hopefully back down around the 120. There we go. Okay, we'll come in for tyres at the end of this lap. As the gap continues to drop. 6 seconds now. steering going into that corner was very, very dodgy, and then just took a little kick as we were going back out, threw me across the road. Oh, caught on the curb at really low speed, just pulled the car around. Definitely think coming in for tyres is the right choice. He's right behind me now. Don't think I can survive much longer on these. So we'll relinquish the lead, at least for a lap. I think into lap 24 he's going to be coming in again. But I'll have a couple of laps where my tyres are heating up. Probably should have gone for the softer compound on this race. Hards or even medium hards. Someone is right behind me. And I've got a 16-second gap to pick up. But I won't need to go in for tyres again until lap 46. Slippery tyres. It's going to be pretty close coming in here. He's on his way out. Might just overtake him. Yes, there we go. Back into first for now, but he's going to be hard charging in a lap or so, and my tyres are still cold. Corvette goes in pits yet again. The vertical hasn't been in yet. Possibly the touring car as well. Oh, not fast enough for him around that corner. So this is going to be a problem. Oh, I managed to stay in front of him. Didn't even get a knock from behind. Slightly defensive into this corner. Didn't get a good exit. Oh, side by side. I think I've got the acceleration over him, but yeah, made me go later on the brakes than I wanted to. Touch on the back. High pressure racing at the moment. Oh no. Somehow managed to stay in front of him despite all that. Crazy curb. It's always a risk going in there because I know that curb will knock the car sideways. this time we come out comfortably in front, not side by side. But he is still right behind us. 0.2 of a second. Oh, turned too early. It's cost me a bit of time. Luckily we are a lot faster through that first section. Not through this section though, and I have to yield to it. There we go. Unorthodox line taken through there, but it worked. So again, we're still in front of him, holding him off, despite being on super hard tyres, and he's on fresh, I'm assuming soft tyres, or something similar. Oh, off the sand please. And the gap's out to 1.7 seconds. Oh no, oh no, every time now that's getting me. Crazy close racing. My tyres are up to temperature now, so I'm getting as much as I can out of them. That was our fastest lap of the race, despite some horrendous shenanigans at the corkscrew. Couldn't get it lined up. I reckon he's got 3 laps left on these tyres. So if he doesn't get me this lap, I don't think he's going to get me, because his pace is going to start dropping off. another 19, this time 19.5. So not as good as the last lap, but it's been a bunch of good laps in a row. Oh, I managed to find myself in a ridiculous position for this corner. Gap's out to almost 2 seconds, but that was not great stuff. Touring car into the pits. So still the vertigo's not gone in. Oh no, get the car turned. That's allowed him to close right up. Corvette goes into the pits again, lots of sand. Guessing that might have been him. So we're going to lap the Corvette while he's in the pits. There he is. And we've got that other Viper right behind us. A 1 second gap. On lap 32. There's been a lot of good close racing in this one. GT40 into the pits. He's already 1 lap down. So we've successfully held off the Viper throughout his entire stint on these tyres. So he'll go into the pits now. Gives us the opportunity to get away. And we've still got 13 laps on these tyres. Oh, haha. These curbs can be very, very grippy if tyres get on them. Steering under braking happening. Oh, come on. Just lacking precision in this car. The gap is 18 seconds. See how much he can catch up with me, considering when he was close to me he couldn't get anything done. Maybe a different story out on the open road, with my tyres starting to get a little bit worn. Oh, there's a 122, not a great lap. Cars up ahead. Oh man, cars getting very slippery on the turning. Prone to oversteer now. And that's the GT40, as always, going super wide in that corner. Seems to be one of these cars that struggles on this track, the Cobra being the other one that has huge problems with this corner down here. Very often spinning off into the sand. And the Viper's doing its thing, catching up with me. Gap down to 14 seconds. Wide. We'll try to avoid him as he slides around. That roaring engine. And it looks like it's the touring car that we've got in front of us. So only the Vertigo and the Viper have not been lapped. Oh, right down the inside. Power down and away from it. Very happy with that. Oh no. Not so happy with that though. Turned in too early and the car just slid. Just started sliding sideways. These tyres, once they're worn down to yellow, are a little bit risky to play with. You have to be a little bit more cautious. Gap 13 seconds now. So again, he's about halfway through his stint, but he's pulled that gap down from 18 seconds to 10 seconds. So, keeping me honest. Oh no, this time it's gone horribly wrong. Just the margin for error, it's become so small. Now everyone's catching up with me again. Corvette into the pits yet again. He's probably going to end up, maybe not last, but second last, ahead of the GT40, which is just having a nightmare on the track. Down to 6 seconds. Vertigo is in the pits for the first time. Oh, and I've overshot on this corner. So I'll overtake him while he's in the pits. There he is. And now that's everyone except for the Viper lapped. And that gap's stretched out to 8.5 seconds. And he's struggling in the back markers. There's a whole bunch of them, 4 cars together. He might have been able to fight his way through, but it's cost him too much time. So this is his last lap before he goes in for tyres again. Pretty good lap out of the car in this time round. Again, catching the tyres on the sand, almost spinning the car out, and the Viper's into the pits. So we've got another 6 laps and then we'll come in. Two 23 lap stints and then 2 22 lap stints, and that'll take us up to the 90. Wasn't expecting to do quite so much maths in the middle of this race, but 30 laps just wasn't going to cut it on these tyres. Oh god, way early on that one. Now currently sitting at 27 seconds. So it looks like we've got a lonely existence for the next few laps. Well, probably just as well. Keep trying to go around that other corner in 4th gear and it just doesn't work.
A few moments later.
Oh, well, that was not the time for a cat to jump onto my lap. So hopefully I can salvage something from this lap. Ooh. These races are tough enough without external forces making them even harder. A 1:27 is definitely my slowest lap since maybe the first one. And that gap's down to 18 seconds, and I'll be coming into the pits soon. So, well, that makes this more interesting, I guess. Not how I would like it to happen. Grip's starting to give out on those tyres. Oh my god, tyres are just not enjoying a good time at the moment. The amount of power I'm trying to put through them is beyond what the grip is willing to deal with. The gap still seems to be getting larger. It's very surprising. Oh my god, the amount of slide through this corner. The car is not behaving itself at all. Into this corner. Ooh. A few errors creeping in. But we have been going for an hour. Oh, very deep, very, very deep. Just need to survive another lap and a half, and then I can get new tyres. Oh, the car just keeps pulling to the left going into that corner. Knew that this car was going to be quite a handful, but I wasn't quite expecting this. It's just a sudden drop off in control. Okay, so we're coming through to the halfway point in the race. Just over an hour. laps down to 15 seconds. So I think it's actually going to overtake me again while I'm in the pits. We're just on completely different tyre strategies, but there's not a lot between us. Oh, and right over the curb. Oh god. I'm glad I'm coming in for tyres. So here we go. Oh no! Oh wow, this is... hello? Hello? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Reverse! Oh my god. Well, that was my own fault for going into the pit lane at an angle, but really, could have done without that. So that's giving us a mountain to climb in the second half of the race. Well, unexpected delights and challenges. So we're 16 seconds behind after that. I was expecting it to be about 5, maybe 10. But he will be going into pits very soon. I've got a car right behind me. It's the Vertigo in front of me. Get to see him last time. GT40 in the pits. That's not the one behind, so it must be the Corvette behind me, which is fast. Faster than I am. Vertigo going for the overtake. Touring car holds him off. Corvette had a look behind me. We overtake the Vertigo. And now we can chase the touring car. Take him on the way up the hill. Slicing through the back markers whenever we come across them. And the Viper goes into the pits. Can I catch him? Went through that section about as fast as I could, but he's on his way out of the pit lane already. Get pretty close. Let's see if we can... Oh, put myself in front of him, but he didn't really care about that. tyres, he is proving to be more than a match for me through this section. We were able to hang with him for a while. Oh, couldn't quite manage it at the end there. Held off the Corvette all the way around there. 2 seconds behind. This is going to be a tough race. Oh. Especially if I keep making little mistakes. 2-second gap. Probably be up to about 4 seconds by the end of this lap. Oh no, terrible angle. Allows him to sneak away. Oh, and again, getting the angles all wrong. So the gap's out to 4.5 seconds. Solid 5 seconds now for the gap, even after our fastest section. Final corner. Otherwise a pretty good lap. Oh no. And wide we go again. Bit of luck, this will be the hardest car that we drive for the rest of the series. Because it is certainly quite challenging. Can't imagine what it would be like with the power upgrades. 9 seconds behind. Oh, deep into the first corner. We can work with that though. But I would definitely say fatigue is setting in. Hold him to about 10 seconds for the most part, then I think we'll be okay after the next pit stop. We're under 9 seconds this time. Absolute terrible angle into that corner. God. Oh. Okay. He's going to go into pits at the end of the next lap. Oh, the car's all over the place. Cut the corner. Catch the mirror. Alright, that felt like a overall good lap. I've been hitting 119s fairly consistently. I do wonder... oh, I was about to say I do wonder if we have a 118 in us, but then I just don't think I've got the capability to put together an entire lap at that pace anymore. Oh, and I've completely lost my ability to take that corner. Turning too early every time. Viper goes into the pits. Trust he won't have the same problems that I had. There he is. keep drifting wide. I will definitely be doing the next race on something softer than super hard tyres. They're awful to drive on. Even when they're relatively new. They still just have the ability to completely lose grip. And trying to change direction in them is very hard. Been a problem going through the corkscrew all race. So we've got a 9-second gap now. We will come in for our next lot of tyres on lap 68. So the gap's only coming down by about a second per lap, which is good. So that should mean that I can hold them off. This has been a pretty good lap, I have to say. And finally we break the 119, just. Catching up with someone. Oh, very late on the brakes there. That could have gone horribly wrong. It's the GT40 yet again. Not sure how many laps ahead of him we are now. Slide our way past him. Oh no! Pulled into the sand. Oh wow. Phew. That required a bit of a quick recovery. Oh. I've got someone else right behind me now. And of course it's the Viper. Okay, try to get the composure back. I think that the other Viper made it around the GT40 along with me, yep. It's only a half a second behind. What happened there? Tyres are starting to complain a little bit about the treatment I'm giving them. And I'm back to having to try to hold off the other Viper. Well, he's only got 2 laps left in his tyres, so let's see if we can hold him off. Ugh. It's going to be a struggle. Deep into this corner. So I'm having to push it to stay in front of him, and my tyres are fading fast. Again, we've managed to hold them off. Oh, late on the brakes again, just a split second. Costs me so much time. 4 laps left before we go in for tyres. Probably a reasonably good chance that he's going to be ahead of me by the time I come out. Tyre smoke around these corners. I got 19 seconds. Thought it stopped in time this time. Feeling that by the time this race is finished, this is going to be the longest race I've ever done. It's going to be over the 2 hours. So as ever, if you watch all the way through this, hats off to you. Once this endurance race is over, we're halfway through the endurance races, which I can't quite believe, to be honest. Which will mean another 5 races, and assuming that they all end up as wins, fingers crossed, then all that's left is about half a dozen series, and then the entire game is finished. Which is absolutely remarkable. Just remains to be seen whether I've got the ability to get through those last few races. A few S license ones at the very end. Probably been the most competitive of the races so far. I have spent a chunk of the race out in front, but through a combination of external forces, furry external forces in my room here, and AI failing to deal with an unusual pit entry, it's kept the race very competitive. So we'll come in for tyres at the end of this lap, which will be our final tyre stop, and that'll give us 22 laps to the end of the race. And as always, the other Viper is diligently cutting that gap. It's down to 11 seconds. Been hitting steady 121s for the last few laps, which is about as much as I can get on worn tyres. Ooh, cut that corner again. Corvette into the pits, and we're about to join him. Careful this time, not to put the car in a crazy position. And there's the Corvette. He's just come out, and we are just going to go in. And while we're here, the other Viper goes screaming past into first place. So I think he's halfway through his current set of tyres. We'll have another 4 laps. So the gap currently 8.5 seconds. I think I probably could have done a better job of tuning the car as well. It's not quite doing what I was hoping it would do. Needless to say, I didn't do any testing on it after I'd done the tuning. Just stuck it straight on the track. I hadn't even given it a practice drive to see what the car felt like beforehand, so none of that's ideal. But despite that, I feel like it's actually gone okay. Not perfect by any means, but by my standards, pretty decent. On the turn again. Signature move. And shallow going into that corner. Alright, 20 laps to go. We're 12.5 seconds behind at the moment. Tyres still not quite heated up. Just about held it on the road there. A little bit late on the brakes, but not too bad. The lap times are not quite what they could be. But we're holding that gap at just under 13 seconds. Which is good. That should be enough to mean that I can take the lead when he goes into the pits. is just killing me today. Can't seem to stay away from it. And the Viper goes into the pits. And all as usual, something goes a bit wrong. Oh, quite a number of little incidents I've had. Sounds like he's just leaving the pits, so give us a chance to get a few seconds of the lead. Is currently 5.5 seconds. Just kind of hoping for a bit more. Don't have to hold him off for 8 laps. And again, I'm delighted that I'm not actually using the replay for anything, because that's pretty frustrating if it doesn't last until the end of the race. Limitations of a much older console, I guess, but still a bit frustrating. Right, tyres are at their absolute best at the moment, so see if I can make the most of them. Oh, took a kick off that curb that I did not need. So that did not help. Whoa. So we've lost a huge amount of that lead that we had. We're down to 1.6 seconds. But as we found out before, that's not necessarily a problem, as long as I can maintain that gap at about 1.5 seconds. So there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to do that. Currently 0.7 seconds. Push that lead out as far as we can. Absolute nightmare through the corkscrew again. Can't believe in lap 75 we're separated by 0.5 second. Deep. seconds at the moment. Vertigo goes into the pits. So I think lap 80 will be his next pit stop. And then probably another one on 88. Unless he chooses to go the rest of the race. But I don't think they do that. I think they're pretty regimented. Well, that was a decent lap from me. Just on 120, could still be better. Seem to have lost a second or so of pace somewhere along the lines. Might be the oil starting to get a bit worn. There we go, I couldn't really do that much better and he's still right behind me. Whoa, that was close. Didn't even really see him there. But hopefully he can hold up the Viper a little bit. Give us a chance to get away. There is a gap. 2-second gap now. And his tyres are going to start going off, probably at the end of this lap. Oh, this is not going well. That's supposed to be the bit I'm best on. Oh my god, car has just got a mind of its own now. Oh, and we're missing another corner. Ah! Oh, can't get the car turned properly on that corner. Well, another horrendous lap to add to the list. And the gap's still under a second. Just seems like get one of these corners wrong and then everything goes wrong afterwards. Get them right and everything just flows. Gap's out to 1.6 seconds now. GT40 into the pits. Oh no. That corner's been a bit of a problem as well recently. Well, we seem to have shaken him off. He'll be going in for new tyres at the end of this lap. 2.5 seconds now. Have we finally managed to get rid of him? Pits he goes. This time he didn't get past me. And we'll find out what the gap is soon. "21 seconds. Don't think he's going to make up that time unless something, well, anything could happen, I guess. It's been one of those races. Better not count my chickens. Last 10 laps now. And if we can fire in a good few 119s, I'll be very happy. Seem to have found that pace again. Extended that lead a bit. That's been a really good lap. It felt like a good lap. I think it's going to be 119 again. Ooh, nearly 120. It felt a lot faster than that. Still, it's all good. Second gap at the moment, so he is slowly pulling it back. He needs to pull back about 2.5 seconds a lap. And he's probably going to have another pit stop, so he's going to need more than just his own pace. Catching up to someone again. Looks like a touring car. Oh, very narrow entry to this corner. With this controller setup, sometimes it's better just to let the car do what it wants to do. It's difficult to get the actual precision that's needed for a lot of these maneuvers. Traffic cone out of the way. Oh. So it feels a bit like we're cruising now. Slide going into that corner. We are into that danger zone with the tyres. So the last few laps are going to be a little bit trickier. Gap's come down to 17 seconds. Don't think it's going to be enough though. That's a little bit too much of it there. The car's been pretty consistent overall though. I would say it's not fun to drive on worn tyres, but other than that it's been very, very good. It doesn't have the pace of the other Viper, but I think that's purely down to tyre compound. The pits again. It's been absolutely crippled by its tyres. The gap to the Viper is down to 14 seconds, but I think he's only got about a lap and a half left on those tyres. My lap times are getting slower as well. feels like it's going to be enough now. But there could always be one final twist in the tail. Scruffy race, a very scruffy race. A lot of these endurance races seem to be. I think it's partially just down to the absolute length of time that these take, because we are coming up very close to 2 hours now. It's going to be just over by the time we finish. Even on lap 88, sometimes I can just go around that corner absolutely flat out. There we go, so that's 14 seconds ahead. That should be enough to do it, because I reckon he's coming in for... Yes, there we go. He's coming for tyres. So we should be able to kind of cruise it now until the end of the race. I mean, I probably won't. I'll do my best to go as fast as I can, but I don't think it's going to be as fast as I've been going. And certainly with worn tyres, we're not going to get the same kind of performance that we were getting earlier on. See if we can get a 120 on our last lap. I don't think it's likely. The gap's 30 seconds. Oh no, way wide on that corner, really trying to push it, couldn't get the car in the right position, so that will be the end of any hopes of a fast lap. So a scruffy end to a scruffy race. But it's going to be a win, and one that we've had to fight quite hard for. Just in that last 10 laps did we manage to pull out a big enough gap, but there we go, it's a win. 2 hours, 2 minutes and 52 seconds. And we finished 26 seconds clear of the other Viper. So yeah, that was quite a challenge. Another huge prize pot, which is always welcome. But boy oh boy, these endurance races are something else. And for this we get a prize car, which will be... Oh nice! That's the Altezza LM car, I think. Very nice. Alright, well that will do us for today, that's for sure. An absolute marathon, as they all are. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.